How you doing? All right. We're going into I got a tickle on my throat right there. We are going into this is movie number 2 for leveling the power level, leveling fast of a castle. All right. So we've got these new events that are for C16 and older kingdoms, below C16s. And I've also triggered, which is the Musketeer Road, and I've also triggered the current event, which allowed me to go in here and get what did I buy? I bought the construction speed up. Okay, go. Construction costs and building times will be reduced by 33%. This effect will expire in 5 days. So I bought that while I build up to 2,000 for the next one to go half off. But we're going to. We talked about putting some money on the account, which I went and did, and we're going to spend. We got $15. All right, that's our cap. So we got to play a card for $15. That's all we're playing with. So we're going to now. I don't know if they're changing it or if they're restricting. I love the timer on it. It's always $4.99. The so I don't know why, but I went down through all this gear, and you cannot buy the $19 gear. You can't buy the $99 gear anymore. So I don't know what's up with that. And there's no more button. So, tis what it is. And on the growth page, one of the things that's not a bad deal is the instant C30, which I think on the Musketeer Road, your airship's power. If we go all the way up to, wait a minute, that's your airship to 30, you get this extra loot here. Big deal. So I don't think it's worth the $4.99 to spend that. You're going to get C30 very, 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 very quickly. So it's not worth spending any money on. See, we're on a budget for our new one here. We want to finish this, but we might be able to do it for free. Now, one of the ways we might be able to do it for free is we are in the middle of another event, which is I'm not eligible for. I'm not sure how it gave me. It hasn't given me these. I'm not eligible because I'm not C16 for the other event. Excuse me. So I can come in here and buy a ton of large XP right now, which is going to do what? But more importantly, I can buy a ton of speed ups. At the moment, which we can't get anywhere else because they put these restrictions on speed ups. We're getting them from events. And since we are getting our flags from doing gathering, that's where we're getting most flags from. We're going to want as many of these as we can possibly get for now. Plus, we're building. Now, we do have our buff on. So from the growth buff, we are going to go buy building gear. Play card. Oh, hold on, guys. Yeah, just completely displays the freaking things. Why put the asterisk there if you're going to show it to the world? Yeah, gotta take it off screen. Remember, verify. All right. All right, so we got some building gear. And let's go put our building gear on. Now we're going to get 10% off our time. We can now deposit. Now, if you'll do that every day, you can run your VIP for free. All right. And somewhere later in this videos, we're going to show you how to get your VIP up quickly out of the spirit mines, because you are going to get to VIP 8 as soon as possible. Okay. Still won't let me do that. The other thing the top up did is we now just open up the shooting gallery. Now I can go and get assault components, but we don't want that. We do want a small set of guardians. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start on equipment right off the bat. Actually, I'm wrong. We're going to start in gemstones right off the bat. Tell you what we're looking for. That would have been one of them. That's what we're looking for. We want that justice scroll times 3. Okay. Making justice stones is cheap. And we do have this little freebie here. D'Artagnan for 99 cents. What else is in that pack? Some guard XP. And we'll look at our daily deals, which is constructions, lots of food, but 3,000 gold. So we're going to buy that. Now this may not be, your castle's too low. You got to be castle level 7, not 6 already. So we're almost there. Okay, so since I've been off film from the last one, I finished up the walls and started another castle level. And it's actually only been a couple hours since the last film. So I'm at level 8 already. And we're going to be going to 9. So we're going to get some freebies out of this. Looks like we're going to get a lot of frees. So we're going to 8 on the tent. Okay, so that does mean we've got more than one thing going now because we bought. That's the other thing that opens up the second hammer. So go ahead and get the wall started. And one of the reasons I went and finished up some of the other building, I polished that up, was we got our embassy. Oh, hold on. Our embassy going, which helps our help timers out. We're getting an extra minute on our help timers, durations, +7s, and we're going to want to level that up as much as we can when we can. So I've got gold sitting in a bag now. Well, we got all kinds of stuff sitting in the bag now. One of the things you're going to watch for that you get right off the bat for speeding these things up, for getting through here, is the down here where your daily gift comes in. All right. The first stamina pack you get out of there is always a +50 stamina. So that will help you when you're grabbing some early RGs. And since we are in a event, let me grab my main over here. And we're going to go hunt. So we're going to use my main like we'd be using someone else in our alliance for coming over here. And we're going to send our march out. And we're already finishing up free over there. Tell you, we know we're going to be doing a lot of building. Go to store. Go back. I wish it would just know to do that, but it doesn't. Like I said, we were adding lots of resource here to pick up our event loot. Not to mention, we get some player XP, very slow, very low. Select. Make sure we get that 4th hospital in there. Make sure we get all our freebies. We're getting more free because of all the speed ups that we got on things now. So we're taking advantage of this. We got all this stuff stacked up. Now, what was it asking me to do? Train 10 artillery troops. So we do our train and kill. I don't want to even have artillery in my place because I only got the one march. So I'd constantly be adjusting my march. And once I break it down to where I got 2 marches, I just want to hit equalize to move along. I don't want to have to weed my artillery out every time. So for now, I'm just going to avoid having artillery even in my place. All right. Do the same thing here. Oh, this was an upgrade, my trap factory, which I can do for free. And we are at upgrade my barracks. I got a little gold for my spin there because I did it on a 3,000 gold day. Burning that's not bad. Now, got to have one farm and one lumber mill that you're not going to blow apart. Okay. Gotta excuse me. Hate for the silencer, guys, but my gosh, I hope I turned the camera on. I did. It's Sunday, it's KE, and it is the reason you just don't want to run an alliance. Everybody gets willfully stupid. Oh, I didn't know how to read 3 letters in a row, and therefore it was a pure and utter mistake that I sent 17 marches at you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Hee hee, it's a war game. Buy a bubble. You're too stupid to read 3 letters. I'm too stupid to read the paragraph that told you not to do it before I burn you to death. That's how that works out. Yeah. What the hell is going on here? You guys get to watch. We have a no building destruction. And what that means is it doesn't mean no building destruction because you still hit their strat center. Because if you damage a strat center, they can't do a strategy against you. So you want to do some damage on a strat center if you're a big player and you want to go inside of an alliance like that. So we're looking at some drama unfolding. But they hit the fortress. Now, had some idiot gone in there and put troops in the fortress, that's a legal hit. You just can't stay there and damage the fortress. Oh, and see, now that's my R4 explaining it to him. You can hit the strat center, you can't hit the fortress. We don't destroy buildings unless we are, because when you destroy the fortress, you stop them from doing events. So if you take in that action, it's an out of control alliance. And if you just want to put them down, and I've taken an alliance completely out of a week's of events because they just refuse to follow Kingdom's rules. And then usually you find out it's 3 guys in the alliance, and the other 99 people have no clue what's going on until suddenly they can't do anything. They go, well, I didn't know my leader was doing that. So either 97 people are completely clueless and stupid, and they need to find a new leader, and that does happen. So you get a little drama in this stuff. There's a little bit of politics involved. For some people, that's fun. It's not fun for me, but because you have to draw lines and you got to stick to them. You can't turn around and say, "Hey, I'm going to burn you to death," and then say, "Okay, you said nice words to me, and now," nope. You cross the line, you burn them down because they use the anonymous portions of the game to be the most worthless person that their morals will allow them to be. If they can lie and get away with it, they will. If they can smooth you over and you'll buy it, that's good enough till next week. Always look at the actions, never look at the words. All right. Back to what we're doing, which is leveling quickly. Hard to do in distractions, or if you're in a kingdom. Now, these are the kind of things that would have been going on in a new kingdom. I guarantee you, they run off 15,000 players, 6-7 guys, because they can't spend the $15. Because getting off their butt and going mowing a lawn for $15 is too damn difficult. Or they think they're holier than thou by claiming, I don't spend money on games. I don't know why you don't have to spend money to be entertained when the entertainment world does not give anything out for free. No level of entertainment on this planet is free. If you want to go roll a stick down the road, you got to find a straight stick or buy a straight stick. It takes time and effort. Nothing's free. Time you don't spend working is time you spend spending money. That's just a fact of life. You're either making money or spending money. So what you're seeing here will take place in a new one, but times 50. We don't have these problems very. This is a one-day key every 2 weeks. But I've gotten riled up and projecting my voice and coughing up a storm. All right, so we want to hit these heals because we got a quest, at least we used to, for 100. Now, when we left off, we were finishing these out, which was the kill 3 beast was there. All right, so we got that done. And then we've done all those building things, so we might just go zooming through the next part. Which they're giving away the same rings that they're giving away in another spot. Okay, so now we're up to build 6 farms. And it was build 4 farms to level 6. So we got some speed ups in here. So burn them up. Now, make sure this was our ones. One of the lumberyard will allow you to level the forge, and the farm will allow you to level the distance tower. Don't forget this building out here. It's very important. So with our setup here, we're getting a 6 for free. finish that quest easily. And then our lumberyards will be free. All right. Now our research. And that's another place. Now, if it's a farm, I don't recommend going and getting the research gems. But if it's a main that you're building, then go buy research gems. You're going to need them. You will take forever leveling the things just doing research. And really, you got to get into here and look at this thing. They changed this. I had not noticed this. So March slots was off to the left here. So now we got a second March slot right off the bat. I could have done that earlier. I like that. That's a new change. That's new from the latest patch. So there's our instant new March slot. I was about to have to go do it the old way. Now we're at level 5 beast, but we haven't gotten through the level 3s times 10. And the oh, see. Well, there's just no level. Okay, so we needed to. We've upped our B speed. You know, I went and unboxed from airship stuff when I needed to. So we're not going to need iron production. So I'm going to go back over to troop load, level that out, so that I can grab bigger loads of farming materials. And then I'm also going to go over airship abilities. We're going to go max out food gathering. And we're going to max out I'm also going to max out my cart. And I'm going to go to the gather tab. Oh, look at that. I could have done my regular one. So we'll do that first. So I'm going to take off. Whoops. Oh, my cart's up there. All right, so yeah, I maxed out. Now I'm treating this like a farm, so I'm not buying the gems. And didn't need to because it was overthink. Upgrade to level 30, so we're at 21. We're heading there. See, I don't even think we'll have to buy to do it. And I want to watch the clock a little bit. I don't want these videos to get insanely long in the middle. And of course, I don't have a clock telling me how long I've been recording. So we'll go till I go. How about that? We were needing to slay the level 5 beast, right? So we're skipping over like I told you not to do for the longevity. So get it up to C16, have some timers cooking. If you're waiting for your stamina rebuild, like I'm waiting for my stamina rebuild up here, go ahead and get that next quest open. And then come back and do your 3s, 4s, and 5s. But don't screw your alliance over by skipping that stuff, guys. All right, so we got a hope gem now. And we got the hold on, I will go show you the Vanderbeek, and I'm betting they gave us 5 more earlier somewhere. And we are looking for recruiting, which 56 minutes for that. We won't be doing that on this film. So guard roster. And we Count Awards is a great card. They're just handing us our blues. They've changed his cards up a lot. So let us go to the guard. Point Dr. Vanderbeek. Firm. Guard enhancement. Now we don't have enough cards to make him worth it. So let's not waste any time up there. So we'll have him. And point him because we got nobody else. Count of wards. Troop upkeep, not a big deal at the low levels. So we're not worried about leveling him up right now. All we're waiting for is an aid card. We are going to use her. Why? Because she ups our training capacity. So guard enhancement. So there we can put a little bit of... We're just going to 10. It's giving us another plus 90. And when we 2-star, we'll get our trap up, which makes our traps go faster. So now we're doing 260 a pop here. Okay, so shouldn't have done all that because we have troop trainers. Now we got to get in here and upgrade. T3s are above trains. We can make T3s, train. That will get us what we need there. And T3 above artillery, so we got to upgrade our artillery building quite a bit. Level 7 unlocks remember that we don't want artillery in our place. We just want the count number, so we're not even going to try and build artillery right now because I just don't want them here. Because now we have a second march slot, so we can start splitting as we gain our troops up. We can start dividing them up. We don't have that many troops to be dividing up the mobs. But when we go back to kill those level 3s, it's nice to have 2 marches going. Just to equalize and send. No artillery dragging and slowing you down. And we're getting more hope diamonds, hope stones here for this. Now I wonder if check armory. Nope, I can't make that. So we're still shooting over here in the shooting gallery. Don't let this XP and stuff sit in your bag. It does you no good there. The only time you want to start hoarding that is when you're getting long delays between your upgrades. Then hoard it for events and then upgrade on event day. All right. What will happen there is if you hoard a lot of that XP and then wait every 3-4 weeks for them to do the event, well, then you get a ton of the whatever they're dropping at that time, and that will get you the stats you want. And you think 3 month cycles, and within 2 to 3 months, you'll be a 2,000 for free if you'll just hoard stuff in your bag and spend it in other things. You want to hoard troop training spot timeouts, speed ups. You're going to want to hoard uh, airship EXP. You're going to want to hoard any stamina things that they drop, or you can buy in the marketplace. Anytime you get in the marketplace, go in there and buy some stamina. So we are already at the parry damage. So while we're thinking about it, let's go up another level on our creation. Remember, there's an arrow above the mob that we're attacking. The end guys are weak. You want to kill them off first. We're bouncing around a little bit here. We're waiting on timers on everything. We got some walls cooking. And this thing is your normal attack plus 10. It's really a worthless spell after like level 2. It was awesome when you were first started out, like, oh, look, I didn't get a weapon, I can just use that. But the awesomeness ended within 10 minutes. Yeah, I started dealing with the guys who go rogue and break nap because they're going rogue and breaking nap while being reinforced and running anti-scout and all that good stuff. So now I just jump them and wait for the R5 to come complain to me about it. And it's nice that I have the ability to do that. I go 2-3 months without killing anybody inside the kingdom, but at some point you get tired of the guys who lawyer the rules. They utilize KE to hurt your kingdom so badly because it's antiquated. KE is from the days when that's all there was. And the goal was to get you to spend as much as possible, as quickly as possible. And that's what, you know, KE is about. If you allow KE with everything else, it kills recovery times. Ugh. So if you're in a new kingdom, the best rules are nap is nap, which means no scouting, and the Sunday only KE, which you won't even have a KE for like 4 weeks on a new kingdom. But the Sunday only KE, there are 2 different schedules. One, UAC will be on KE weekend. And when you get the people arguing what's a war game, how else you're supposed to get your stuff, blah, 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 those are people from older kingdoms who are using the same arguments been used for 2 years. They couldn't win where they were with that argument. They're hoping that you and the new kingdom are too stupid to realize that. Just spend a little bit of money, outcoin them, outbuild them, get your gear up, and just, when you see those guys, just don't even say anything. Just make sure that they're hurt so bad that they leave the kingdom, not you. Because in the first 2 months, there are no rules. It is literally Lord of the Flies. A bunch of children trying to run themselves. They have no understanding of what the consequences of their actions or how it affects them in the long run. Alright, so we got a new thing that we can build here. I think I'm out of stamina anyway. Well, that was into the floor. So, okay, but that does help me out here. So we're going to go to our bags. We're going to go growth. You see our new blue. Alright. Now, you're going to be tempted to go in there and say, I don't have boots or this, so I'm going to build those in blue. Don't do that. Alright, it will slow you down. Our creation, oh, I'm sorry, we got to go back to our bags. Hit our blue, use. Now remember, first spec is brutal, first 6 is brutal, next 6 is warrior, last 6 is the assault class. So I'm going to go to the second 6, and I'm going to do the chest piece first. Why? High defense, something we talked about in the first film. If you're skipping over it, you're skipping over good stuff. I know it's an hour long, but it was an hour to get from 1 through 7. And you see right here we're already gathering battle ingots because we are going to go over here. Hunt, Red Guard camps, 30s. Well, I don't have any stamina for that, I guess. Well, hold on. As I told you, the first one is a 15. Do have some more. So I'm going to go creation, I'm going to go designs. I have that one. Craft. but you can't enhance the green. That's why I was like, I don't know why that's red. But there's our blue right there. So this is why we were plundering, was so that we could build this gear. At least there, that's only 4 gold. And we're going to use some speed ups. Replace. And we're going to go to growth. And here would be crests. I don't have any. So we're going to go back in. We're now on level 4. And what that for, that means, well, RSS, we can actually start buying a little if we need it. Can't get the accolades, can't get the parts yet, not until we finish level 4. So we want to do that so that we can get some stuff up on our airship. Alright. Now, airship. Sign abilities, and we're looking at our beast tab right now because that's all we're really concerned with. I've got my cavalry attack and my distance attack. Artillery would be 3rd, and infantry defense doesn't mean squat, even though it's one of those you can level up real easy. So there's our distance attack, which is our most powerful thing on a beast. Don't forget, we are going to maximize out our get there time. And cavalry's our 2nd. And then March Cap helped us get through PvE events. We don't have enough troops at our March Cap, but we still don't have, you can only change your class ship if it's in my estate. Really? Oh, it's in a rally, that's why. Okay. Let's go to our T3 distance. Upgrade. We've got to be level 7 building to unlock those T3s. Train. Cancel, yes. Train again. Let those cook. That finishes our quest, and we can move on to the cavalry. So, dink. Oops, not train. Upgrade. Train. Cancel. And train. That gets us our 400 number. Claim. That's going to get us some more gems, more guard cards, some more XP, some more speed ups. Claim. 2 level 6 hospitals. Got all the speed ups we bought in the event. $9 gold. Get the instant, we'll take it. Two level 6 tents. 5 gold, take it. Oh. take the 19 gold because 10s are a little bit more difficult. I only need one. Slay a level 7 beast. That might be... Now why is that one so difficult? Because I've done that more than 4 out of 5. We just gotta wait for that button to come on again. I know we're gonna have to upgrade that warehouse, so we'll get started on that now. Okay, so my airship's back in my city. And we've got enough to actually change the class. So it's given us an extra 5% on our troop attack. Alright, so let's take a look where we're sitting here. We'll start cutting this one down. And we are recruit guards 4 times. Gather outside 5 times. Now, we're going to want to stick to the food. We'll get that march going because we're waiting on... Oh, I have stamina, and I should have been running more RG camps. Why do I run more RG camps? Because we get lots of XP out of that stuff. And then we got chests. Actually got 2 keys. And we got badges. Now that's a lucky drop there for me. Because I'll tell you what we can do with badges. Go over to the hero store. Hit the plus button. I'm going to click special. So I see I'm going to sell my badges. Exchange. There's 2,500 more hero coins. Alright. I go back. I click guard. Now I can buy some green guards. I'll max my green guards out so that when I do a free turn, I get more blues and more epics and or guard XP to rank what is dropping. So, all right, guys, gals, lovely people of the world. We haven't spent a ton of money. I am going to... I'm going to speed it up just so you can see me do it. I'm going to go through this, and when we pick up in the next video, we're going to start at C10. All right? So down in the bottom right-hand corner, RogersRaiders.com. Hit the subscribe button, and make sure you turn the bell on, because as you grow and level up, we find little bugs and hacks and things that make life easier. You get free loot. But if you don't have that bell on, Google picks which day it shows you the video, and it may be Thursday and the event's over on Wednesday. So you need the bell on to know what's going on there. So you can go check and see what the video is about. Please watch them for more than 2 minutes. Please comment. You know, I get a lot of R5s that says, oh, we talk about your videos all the time in there. Not a saying like, like crickets on the YouTube, guys. If you're holding a discussion about a video, involve me in the discussion. All right, I do answer this stuff. All you got to do is be subscribed, and I will answer your questions. All right, I appreciate it. And visit RogersRaiders.com, a wealth of information and articles there. Some of it's dated, but all of it applies. So the graphics might have changed. This is why I'm going through and updating this video again. They changed, they updated, they patched, we're patching. We're bringing all our stuff up to date so that you have current videos. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.